Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Please let me know if you can hear me live and clear. Sorry, we're starting a little bit behind schedule. We had slight technical difficulty, but we're able to fix that. So if you can hear me, please, I'd like to know in the comment. Um, say hello, say hello, say hello. Happy New Year. How you guys doing? Thank you for plugging in, and I'm super excited to be taking you guys on this um, exciting topic where we're going to be learning about what you need to do to become an Oriflame director this year, 2025. And I know that we have a lot of people probably joining from other countries or catching the replay. Please note that what I'm about to share is specifically for Oriflame Nigeria. Okay, so it's modeled after our success plan, our compensation plan, and all. So I'll be explaining and breaking this down from that premise. But the apart from the strategies and the numbers and all, I think everything is pretty much similar. Okay, but if few like differences here and there, you want to customize it to your own market. But I'm going to be training based on what we have here in Nigeria. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Oh, fantastic! I can see that you can hear me. Happy New Year and welcome to 2025. And I'm so excited to share with you all of this today. And let's get right into it. And what are we going to be talking about today? Please let me know if you can see my screen as well. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. I'm actually presenting a slide. I want to be sure that you can see it before I go ahead. Can you see my slide? Right. Please don't forget to share this. It's very, very important if you want to become a director and if you want your team members to become director this year. See, anybody can actually become a director this year. It takes about, I'll say, 8 to 9 months to become a director in Oriflame, right? So if you're watching this, anybody that joins Oriflame right now, this year, this month, this is January, I'm broadcasting now in January. If you join Oriflame this January, you can actually become a director before the end of the year, like, in a way that is very like sustainable. Not, I don't personally like to rush my business. I like to take things at its own pace. But if you start in January before the end of the year, based on what I'm going to be showing you, you are going to become a director by the end of the year. Or even if you don't start in January, you start within the first quarter. So between January and March, you can actually end this year as a director in Oriflame, following what I'll be sharing in this class. So we're going to be looking at who the director is, the roadmap to becoming a director, because there's a structure and a system to everything. So you want to make sure that it's very, very clear. And that's the purpose of this training, to give you that clarity, to help you know exactly what to do. Also going to be sharing with you how to structure your network so that your business is sustainable and is profitable. Some people you can be a director, just the title. Okay, maybe you have one person in your team or two persons in your team who are really working, but that is not going to give you a sustainable business, and you're also not going to really earn very well. So I'm going to be sharing with you how to structure your business such a way that it is going to be sustainable and it's going to be profitable. And then we'll look at the key skills that you need to have to become a director in Oriflame, right? What are the key skills you need to have? So as you're getting started, whether you're a new brand partner or whether you've been Oriflame for a while, these are the skills that you must master this year. These are the skills that you must, work on. And to be honest, these skills are the things that it kind of like get us frustrated about our business. But you need to have those skills for you to be successful as a director in Oriflame, and highlight them so that you can note it as your personal development book plan for the year and begin to work on them. And I'll share with you how to do that. And then we're also going to be looking at some daily activities, what you should be doing every day, every week, for you to grow your business with Oriflame. So for the benefits of those that are probably watching, maybe you're not an Oriflame brand partner yet, maybe you're considering to become an Oriflame brand partner. Oriflame is a business opportunity that basically offers every single person who has an entrepreneurial spirit to make extra money from the comfort of their home by recommending and promoting our products. Okay, so we have beauty and wellness products, everything that everybody needs to take care of themselves and their family from head to toe, inside out. We've got beauty products, we've got skincare, we've got color cosmetics, makeup, we've got fragrances, we've got supplements, weight loss products. So every single thing that everybody needs, everything you can absolutely think of for the entire family, Oriflame has it. These are products that we use every single day. So they are daily needs, daily care products, and absolutely everybody needs what Oriflame has. So as you use the product, okay, and you enjoy them, you have an opportunity to recommend these products to your friends, your family members, and also build a business around it by attracting more customers, okay, and getting more customers to buy the product, use the product, fall in love with them, become loyal. And in doing that, you grow your business and then you begin to grow in Oriflame. Now, there are several levels in Oriflame, and this basically has to do with the volume of sales that you're pulling in. So we've got brand partners, we've got managers, then we've got directors, we've got co-directors, diamond directors, executive directors, and president director. Okay, so today I'm focused on exactly what you need to do to become a director, because I feel like, you know, becoming a director should be like your first major goal in Oriflame when you are just starting your business, right? It's a 1 year, it's actually like a 1 year goal. So for within your first year in Oriflame, you should be able to reach director level. Okay. Now for most people take longer, right? But I personally, because when I started my business, I knew exactly what I wanted to achieve, and I was able to make director, I say, within my first year. Okay, within my first year in Oriflame, I was able to become a director, and this is my 9th year in Oriflame. Actually started my business in 2017. I signed up in 2016 as a user, but I started the business officially in 2017. And so I would say this is like 8 years in Oriflame now. And in my team, I've got like more than 20 directors in 8 years. So, and these are directors that have sustainable and solid business, who are maintaining their business every single month. So what I'm sharing with you today is something that I have put to work over the years, and I keep refining, it keeps getting better, you know. So so this is basically what works. And I'm actually doing this basically because I want to produce more directors in my team, and but I decided to make it open to everybody, because I believe that everybody deserves to know this as well and learn what it takes to become a director in Oriflame. Okay, are you guys getting value? It's making sense? Are you excited to learn? Right. So, who is a director in Oriflame? Who is a director in Oriflame? A director in Oriflame is basically someone who has a business or a network of customers, business builders, sellers, and based on the volume of sales that they're generating about 10,000 bonus points. So everything that you buy in Oriflame is measured in bonus points. So these points are basically how Oriflame calculates how much they are going to pay you. That's why it's called bonus points, right? So every product that we sell has a point attached to it, so that at the end of the month, based on what you sell, Oriflame will now say, thank you so much for selling our product. Thank you for recommending our product. Thank you for getting more people, more customers on board to enjoy this product. So when you generate a total of about 10,000 bonus points in a month, every month consistently for 6 months, you now close what the director title. You become a director. So you have to generate this point for a period of 6 months. You know, repeat it for 6 months. And I love to mention this because it's very, very, very important. Now, it's important to note that Oriflame is a social selling business, right? And it's a retail business, but uses the social selling model, meaning that they are here in business to move their product every single month through a network of users and distributors, right? Or what we call brand partners. So Oriflame expects that you're able to move a certain volume of business every single month if you're doing this as a business. Now, people can actually sign up to Oriflame and just buy products for their personal use, and that is fine. But if you want to do this as a business, you need to be able to have a certain volume of business that you're moving every single month. Now, think about being a distributor for other FMCGs, you know all the different targets that they have every single month for them to continue to maintain a certain level of discount or whatever privileges that they enjoy. So here in Oriflame, for you to be a director, you should be able to move at least 10,000 bonus points, which in Naira value at that, right when I'm doing this video, January 2025, it changes every year depending on inflation and price increase and all that. But currently, for you to actually become a director, your team needs to be selling somewhere around 5.8 to about 6 million naira every single month. Okay, so you move about six, let me just use 6 million naira every month in sales. Okay, and remember that you're not the only one selling. You have a team, you have a community, and I'm going to be breaking down the numbers. How many people do you need? How much do you need to sell each, and how to get them to sell and every single one. So you do it for 6 months for 6 months within a 12-month calendar, and you now close the title. What we say, you now become promoted to director. I hope that this part is clear for you. I hope that I have been able to explain this in as a simple term as possible. Okay, so what are the benefits of becoming a director? Going to become a director in Oriflame, right? So I said that you need to have at least 10,000 bonus points, which is somewhere around 6 million naira worth of sales every month consistently for 6 months. And now, when you are able to reach that volume of business, you can actually earn between 550,000 naira to about 700 or more. Of course, the more points, the more sales, for example, somebody who sells 10 million and somebody who sells 6 million, right? They're both directors, but the person who sells 10 million is going to earn more, right? So it's an average based on the total volume of sales that you bring in. But I mean, using this example here and with a good structure, which I'll explain later, you can actually earn as high as 550 to about 700,000 naira monthly as a director with Oriflame currently, right? So question I would like to ask is, how many people in our country, Nigeria today, actually earn up to this 500, 700K a month? And all you have to do is have a community or customer base or a team size of that just sells 6 million a month. How many businesses? How many businesses actually make that kind of profit? Now, remember that these businesses, these people that even sell 6 million naira worth of products have to sell it alone. But here in Oriflame, you don't have to do this alone. In fact, you should not do it alone. You should actually do it with a lot of people. Okay, you should actually do it with a lot of people. So you have a lot of people doing very, very little. So it's leverage. It's I would like to say stress-free. Okay, it's super smart, not stress-free, but it's very, very smart, a very smart way of doing business. And so you move a volume of about 6 million, which is, how much in dollars is that? Not even up to, that's not even up to, how much, like $2,000, $3,000, I don't know, right? So a month, so that's almost like nothing really. And then you get to earn up to 700K or more. Okay, so that's on one hand. I hear that for and I have like a lecturers in Nigeria right now. Maybe you are probably almost a senior lecturer or something, and about that amount. So you can be in your house, you can be a student, you can be a housewife, you can be anybody as long as they're 18 years and above. And you're a director, you can be earning this kind of income, from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of your phone. And the good thing is that even if you're doing other things, even if you're working, this is like an additional source of income, that does not really take the whole time. And you can actually build this business in, using 2 to 3 hours every single day. It's really, really flexible. So earning this kind of income, let me ask you, it go make sense, I mean, no go make sense. It go block somewhere, I mean, no go block somewhere. How many of you would like to earn at least 500 to 700K every single month? Like, is this a good income or not, right? Now, moving on to that, aside from, the monthly income, which you get to earn every single month as you maintain that volume of business, by the time you close your director title, by the time you get promoted after maintaining that volume of business for 6 months, Oriflame rewards you with a cash award valued at 1 million naira. Okay. 1 million naira cash award. So this is basically Oriflame's way of telling you thank you for being an amazing leader. Thank you for being an amazing distributor. Thank you for leading a lot of people to enjoy this product, either as customers or raising leaders and training them and teaching them to do exactly what you do. It's a reward for excellence, is a reward for good work. It's Oriflame's way of saying thank you, right? Now we have several cash awards, as we rank up in director and the levels. So we've got other director levels, but this is like the beginning of the director levels in Oriflame. As you rank up, there are several, cash awards that you can pick up along the way, actually from between the range of 1 million to about 1 billion naira. But director is the level that it starts, and that's really where we're focused on today. So when you close your title, Oriflame gives you that 1 million naira in cash. Now, beyond that, Oriflame also rewards you with a vacation, a trip, or what I say, a staycation. Okay, so every year we have what we call the director seminar, where you are now recognized for your performance within that year. Remember, I said that it should take you about a year to become a director. So the year you become a director, you qualify for that, director seminar, where you are, you get to enjoy 2 nights and 3 days, all expense paid vacation in a 5-star hotel. So we only use the best hotels, right? So this year we're going to be at the Abuja Continental Hotel. Last year we were at the Lagos Continental. We had a ship cruise, so only like 5-star hotels or nothing in Nigeria. So you get to enjoy food, fun, and then training so that you can grow your business, and you get to connect with other leaders, and you get to see me, and you get to be celebrated. You get to also be, recognized for your performance. And for me, I think that's like the best part, honestly, because many of us work in places where we are giving targets, we meet this target. Yes, you get to earn your salary, but sometimes these your salaries are fixed, okay? But with Oriflame, your salary is not fixed. You determine how much you want to earn based on the volume that you bring in, and the more volume you bring in, the more money you make, right? Right? So, and then after you expand your income, they still reward you with money, and then they still say, come, let's take care of you. Come and enjoy a weekend of you just having to do nothing. You can abandon your children. For me, it's almost like a getaway. I just I just leave my children at home and just come have fun, with people that you have been working with over the years, and it's such a beautiful experience. Honestly, you need to. If you haven't attended director seminar, you definitely need to work towards qualifying for the next one, and you will not want to miss it. I qualified for my first director seminar in 2017, and guys, I have never missed anyone since then. I have never missed anyone. This is my 8th year of doing that, and I can tell you for a fact that with Oriflame, you would totally enjoy it, and you would want to keep enjoying it. Okay, now again, like I said, there's also the opportunity to have world-class recognition for your achievement, and that is a reward on its own, because it makes you feel good about yourself. It gives you a great sense of worth, and it makes you feel like valued, which a lot of us don't get. But trust me, I don't know, there's something about this confetti that Oriflame pours on you. Confettis are only poured on people that are like superstars, maybe like a sports person or like a musician and all of that. That kind of vibe, that's really what you get. And that's really what Oriflame gives you, the kind of treatment Oriflame gives you just for, becoming a director, and also other director titles, right? So there's also another perk. You can actually have your own Oriflame service point, where basically like a mini office where you can now do your own trainings, and then you can also serve brand partners within your location. Okay, so once you become a director, you have actually access to own an SPO if you want. It's not compulsory, but if you feel like, oh, where I stay, there are no offices there, and I want to have one where brand partners around the area can be picking up their products, customers can be picking up their products, and then you can be holding trainings for your team members and others. You can actually have that access, and it's not free really. Oriflame actually pays you 1% of the revenue that comes through your SPO. So 1% of all the revenues that come through your SPO, Oriflame pays that to you. So that's the extra source of income for you. But only people that are directors and above have access to having this. So you want to have your own personal like Oriflame office, then you need to become a director. I hope that that part is clear for us. Okay, so let's go down real quick to, I mean, so these are like the basic perks of becoming a director. There's so much more. There's also access to certain trainings, you know, that you get that, you know, an average brand partner does not get as a director. You open up yourself to more training. You become an Oriflame leader in the area where you are in, and also in the country, because you are now recognized as an Oriflame leader nationwide. And then also people begin to even like trust you more, you know. When you now we're a director, people know that I know this person is not a small person, or people want to join you more, and you see how being successful attracts more success, because people want to work with people who they already know is knows what they are doing. Do you understand? So as you become a director, you actually attract build your brand, and you know you attract more people to you, because people have seen that you know what you are doing and you have created success, and they can trust you to coach them. Now they will want to work with you. So even your existing team members will realize that okay, they should take you seriously, and then also your prospects will know that okay, this person is really like you know, a big person or a flame. I'll use that in Nigerian Palace. And you know what I mean by that now, you know most people do not want to join your business because they think that who is this one self? Why are you in the Oriflame? You know, but when you're a director and introduce yourself, I'm a director in Oriflame. In Nigeria, director is a big deal because in civil service, right, for you to become a director, it means that you're not like your guys, you get. So people respect you more, people trust you more, people believe in you more. And then that also helps to accelerate your business and your growth, so that you can now also become grow your business further. Okay, right. So how do you structure your business? Okay, what's the roadmap? How do you structure your business such a way that you know your business is solid and your income is also solid? I have a theory that's called build wide, drive deep. So I mean, Oriflame compensation plan is one that you can sign up 2 million people. You know, if you want to, any number of people you want to sign up, you can sign up directly under you. But if you understand the Oriflame success plan, you see that you need to develop 12 leadership leads for you to get to the peak of your career in Oriflame. Okay. So as you're opening up, so for example, you become a director, right? And then you now work with 12 people to become directors, you become an executive director. And then you build on that by working with them to also become gold directors, diamond directors, and executive directors. So really, Oriflame wants you to kind of like focus on working with 12 people, right? Not just sign them up and then let them do whatever they like, but for you to coach them, for you to guide them, for you to lead them, for you to mentor them, so that they can also grow in their path in order, you know, to also grow on the success plan. So I personally like focus my energy on that, because I know that Oriflame really in terms of long-term growth, they want or encourage you to focus on 12 people. So I always teach my team members that, and everybody I work with, and I say, please select your 12 disciples or your 12 tribes of Israel, the people that you are going to work this business with long-term, right? Not just about signing up someone and then abandoning the person. If you do that, you will not grow in Oriflame. You will be building your business from scratch all the time, and I'm sure many of you can relate with that. But if you identify 12 people, and then you begin to work with these people to rank up, you know, on the success plan, one level at a time, one level at a time, one level at a time, you would find that your team grows as your team members grow. So the idea is, for those of us who are already brand partners, we already know that, you know, people have to grow from 3%, 6%, 9%, 12%, and above, right? So you have 12 people, and then you begin to work with them to go from 3, 6, 9, 12. And by the time you have maybe about 3 out of all of them become managers, you'll find that you have already been, you're already generating almost 10,000 bonus points. So when you calculate the point like this, you see that's already over 10,000 bonus points. So in this example that I have here, you see that I have 12 legs, right? So the first 3 are on 12%, okay? And for somebody to do 12%, that's an average of 2,400 bonus points, right? So 2,400 bonus point times 3. How many BPs is that? Let me bring out my calculator too. So you see that this business is all about the numbers, and personally, I'm a numbers person. So 2,400 times 3, that is already 7,200. Now, you also have like 2 people on 9%, and that is 9% is 1,200. So that's another 2,400 from those 2 people. That's already 9,600, right? Are you guys with me? Are you doing this mathematics with me? Okay. So now you have 2 people or 3 people on 6%, which is about 2 plus 6, and that's 1,800, right? Plus 1,800, that's 11,500. Then you have 4 people on 3%, which is about 800 plus another 800. That's already 12,200 bonus points. So you see that you already have more than 10,000. And with a structure and a network like this, you have a very comfortable earning. Your team members are ranking up, they are growing, and of course, they're not going to remain like this, right? You are going to also keep pushing them so that they are growing and growing and growing. And as they are growing, they will not be, before you know it, you'll have somebody who becomes a senior manager, you have somebody who becomes a director as well. Maybe you have 2 people who become director, you are now a gold director. You have 3 persons who become a director, you are a senior gold. 4 sapphire, 6 diamond, 8 senior diamond, 10 double diamond, 12 executive director. So this is just it. So when you focus on people like this, these 12 people, and you work with them to rank up, first, you are able to reach director title, and then as you're also working with them to just rank up step by step, before you know it, by the time you are closing your own director, you're already producing 1 or 2 directors in your team. And the next year, you're already a good director. The year after that. And guys, this is exactly what I have done to grow my business in the last 8 years. And this is why almost every year I'm closing a new title. Why? Because I'm focused on developing, leaders, just exactly like this in this format. Okay. So this is the basics. I don't want to go deeper than this, but I hope it is clear for us. I don't confuse you, but just follow this. If you're in my team BBA, you get that close coaching and guidance, right? Your coaches will be able to guide you every step of the way when we have our business planning sessions. If you're not in my team, well, talk to your directors to guide you or give you more details, or just think through this thing. Is common sense, really. I hope that this is clear, right? So let's move on from here. Okay, right. So what are the goals that you want to set for yourself to reach director in this year? So even if you are just signing up this month, like I said earlier, this is your first month, and guys, you can actually share the template or game plan with your new people, as you recruit people, and let them know that, say, I want to work with you to become a director in 1 year. You can actually break it down like this for them so that they do not get overwhelmed. Personally, I don't like rushing. Some people come to them and say they want to become a director this month, today. See, the law of gravity. If you rush, go up, you will come down. And there's a reason why Oriflame success plan is structured as a staircase, right? I always tell people that it's not a trampoline that you just stay here and just bounce off. No, there's a reason why it's structured as a staircase. Okay, Oriflame is a business that has at the core of its model sustainability. So pacing yourself, building your business 1 step at a time is really the smartest way to go. Some people are always in a hurry, but I don't know. I am not always in a hurry, and I work with people like that. Can you do this faster? Absolutely, but most people have done it very fast, but have they gone far? No. So I believe in going like bit by bit, step by step, build a structure and a system that is solid, so that once you have reached director, people have gone director, then before you know, their business will crash, and then they can't build it back up because they don't even know how they got there in the first place, right? So I believe that if you structure your business like this, you know exactly what you did to get to wherever. And when there is a problem in your business, because problems happen, challenges come every time, right? But when your system is solid, you would be able to weather through. You would have built your business on a rock, and that rock is in the numbers. Okay, please, I like you to put that in the comment. The rock is in the numbers. Okay, so your first month, your goal is to reach at least 6%. And how many people should you have in your network for you to be able to do 6% comfortably? You should have at least 10 people. So if you are doing 6% and you don't have any recruits, or you don't have anybody in your network, you see that you may not be able to maintain your 6% every month. Now, we move to the answer you do, or maybe you're just personally doing the buying, which is great, but you might not really grow beyond that. Okay, so you need to have at least 10 people in your network. And so these numbers are based on the Pareto's principle that says only 20% of the people will bring 80% of the revenue. So 20% of the numbers that you're actually seeing here are the people that are really going to be active every month. And this is something that I've proven over the years, right? So when I work with people, I'm not interested in the BPs that you're giving me, because your BPs that you're giving me today will not be guaranteed if you don't have the right amount of people to maintain it, or to make sure that you're able to do this every month. You can do it today, but then tomorrow, what's up with tomorrow, right? So, but when you have a certain number of people, I know based on this Pareto's principle, 20% of them would actually be active every month. So if you have, what's 20% of 10? That's 2. So you have 2 people who are doing 200 BPs, 300 BPs. You can actually find that, at least if 2 people out of that 10 are going to be like selling and all, you find that you'll be doing 6% comfortably. The 8 people, they might be neither be here nor there. They might just be some people who just shop when they want to. They might just be one of those people who just shop once and then they just disappear. So we don't know what happens to them, but yeah, it's just the way the numbers roll. But if you have 10 people, you'll find that you're able to do at least 6% easily every single month. And how many of us are here and actually can attest to this? Like maybe you're 6% person and you're able to maintain, maybe you've been doing 6% for a while, and you actually check and you see that, oh, it's 10 people I actually have. Now here's the deal. Many of you have just 10 people in your team. You're not recruiting, and you say that, I have plenty of people in my team and all of them, they're not doing anything, that I'm not growing. And you're not saying, I want to become a manager, I want to become 12% manager with only 10 people. It won't work. Even if you do that 10%, 12% this month, next month you'll not be able to do it again, because the numbers don't lie, right? The numbers don't lie. So if you have 10 people, you can be sure that you can actually do 6% without stress. For you to get to 9%, you need to have at least 20 people to do 9% without stress. Remember, 20% of 20% of 20 is about 4. Right, so it's about 4 or 5 people. So you know that at least 4 or 5 people are active doing 200 BPs. You can actually do 9% without stress. Okay, for you to do 12% consistently in a way that is solid, you need to have at least 50 people in your network. Okay, I'm giving you the numbers. I'm giving it to you so real. I'm not one of those leaders who will make you feel like you can do magic. I don't believe in magic in this business. I believe in numbers, and I tell you to focus on the numbers, and the business will take care of itself. This is really how I've been building my business over the years, and it's really worked out so fine, right? So you have 50 people, then you can do 12% without stress. For you to do 15%, you need to have at least 100 people in your network, 18% at least 150 people, and 21% at least 200 people. But for you to now maintain it, so you see how you have to maintain it every month, or for 6 times. So you do it your month 6. So that's like, if you follow this template by June, you have done 10,000 bonus points for the first time, meaning that you have become a senior manager. So you have to keep maintaining. So you see how I put 250 plus. It means that every month you should be adding people to your team. On the average, if you really want to become a director, you need to make sure that your team is recruiting at least 1 person per day, which is about 30 recruits every day minimum. This is the minimum requirement. Okay, so if you're not recruiting at least 1 person per day, this your ambition of becoming a director is just wishful thinking. Let me be very honest with you. But if you have a system, put in place a system of recruiting at least 1 person per day in your network, now in 365 days, how many people are you going to have in your network? If you recruit 1 person per day, how many people are you going to have in your network? Please put that in the comment. Of course, 365 people in a year. And so with 365 people in a year, in fact, with that kind of network, you would even have like a senior manager in your team, and you're on your way to becoming a good director. So it's really all about, that little bit, And also, how do you structure your business for success, right? How do you structure your business for success? Now, I believe in sustainability. I believe in training. I believe in investing in people. So please type this in the comment. You build people and people build the business, right? You build people and people build the business. When I joined Oriflame just to use the product, but I was already like into sales. I was the I was a sales analyst and business analyst for Jumia, and I was leading the J-Force team. Okay, J-Force is like Jumia's direct selling and so I was already like into sales. I wasn't selling myself, but I was teaching or leading or doing the business numbers, the analysis for the sales team. And so I kind of like understood the importance of, getting a lot of people to do very, very little from my days in Jumia. And when I joined Oriflame, I just brought that into my business in Oriflame. And from when I started to build my business, I realized that a lot of people didn't understand how to sell. And back then it was more like, oh, just buy products for yourself and sit down. There's nothing else you need to do. And that's very, very wrong. That was a wrong ideology. And if that's what you have been using to build your business, I'm very sure that's why you're struggling and you can see that. So, but I decided to now invest in my team members. First, I took the responsibility of learning how to sell myself. I started buying books on selling, watching videos, taking courses. I personally mastered selling. Because when I joined Oriflame, I couldn't sell to save my life. I'm a business analyst. I'm a numbers person. I don't go out. I don't know people. I'm highly introverted. Till today, you probably not catch me outside doing anything. I'm like always indoors. And this is why I've personally built my business using social media, right? But I had to learn the selling skill, which is what we're going to talk about when we talk about the skills to sell, the skills that you need to succeed as a director. So even though I started Oriflame without knowing how to sell, I made sure that I learned that skill. And I now started to train and teach my team how to do it. I trained my team members on how to sell from way back in 2017. And this is why my team is solid. This is how my team is structured. And this is how my team has been growing year on year. Okay. So, and how much do they need to sell on the average? So 200 bonus points is the average that an Oriflame brand partner needs to do. So when you calculate and break down the numbers, everybody needs to do a minimum of 200 BPs. And right now, minimum of 200 BPs is somewhere around 120,000 naira worth of product. So if you teach people to sell at least 120 to 150K every single month, as in they're not just buying, they're selling. If somebody buys products worth 120,000 this month, and they just buy for their personal. Except these people like are very, very rich, which you will not have a lot of people in your team that are like that. True or false? Okay. So even if somebody is very rich, will somebody just be spending 120K on themselves just like that every month? Sometimes they might buy, sometimes they might not buy. So this is why you have your user shop once in 2 months, once in 6 months, once in 3 months, and you'll be angry. Some months will go high, another month will go low because people are just buying to use. But for you to actually have a business that is producing that 6 million naira every month, you must have people that are selling. So you must actually aim to have at least 50 people. So remember, I said for you to do 21%, you need to have 250 people, right? So 200 people can be doing whatever they like, right? They can be buying when they don't buy, it's not a problem, they are users. But out of that 250 people, at least 50 people must be selling nothing less than 120, 200K every month. That's really what's going to keep you in business. Now they are selling, they are making money, they're happy, they will be here. Now they're not using their money because they're trading. So they sell the product, they get paid, they keep their profit, they buy again or they collect an order from a customer and just keep doing that. Every month they will shop. And that's what I've done with my business. This is why my business, everything people are selling. This is January. People are already posting ads on my group because they're collecting money left, right, and center. Why? I train my team to sell. And this is why I actually did the sales mastery course. How many of you have gotten the sales mastery bootcamp? Like, how many of you were in the bootcamp live? And for those of you who were not live, how many of you have actually gotten the replay? And how has it helped? I'll tell you guys, even though my team have been training them to sell for years, I will tell you that my team sales literally doubled since August because of that course. Now I have my team members pay to take that course, and their sales has increased, their confidence level has grown, they're selling on steroids without stress. Like, I don't do calling session now asking somebody, what's going on now? It's like, I'm not sold for a while. I don't have those kind of conversations in my team anymore. Why? Because people are taking the sales mastery course, people are getting better at the selling skill, and that's really how the business is growing. So if you're here and you're a leader or you're planning to become one, that sales mastery course is a must, honestly. Like, you find the link in the description box, somewhere around there. You find the link in the description box. Go and take it if you have not taken it. Invest in yourself. It's 5 models of everything you need to know. I finished the syllabus when it comes to selling, from mindset to lead generation to follow up, to social media. A lot of things that I covered, finding your product niche, and just growing your business and selling without stress. Now, also, if you don't know how to sell, you will not know how to recruit, because in Oriflame, you actually recruit with the product, right? You recruit with the product. So you have actually pitched the product to somebody and the person wants to buy, then you tell them, I think that you would really love to, do this as a business as well. You use this product and it works for you. I know you look like somebody that would actually, make some money from this. I want you to sign up so that you buy it cheap and enjoy some perks and some benefits. So if you don't know how to sell, you will not know how to get people to sign up. So selling is even more important skill than recruiting. Some of you will say, I don't need to sell, let me just be gathering people. You back people, you register people like INEC inside your team. So you have a lot of people who are not doing anything because you're an INEC officer, right? But if you really want to be a successful director in Oriflame, you must have a team of people that are selling, right? And so this course is something that makes your life it's made my life very easy in my team, because I don't have to be doing sales training all the time. Just send them, they just buy, they have the link. If there's something you do not remember, go and rewatch the video, whatever, and you pick up and you'll be fine. So it's one tool that you need to have as a leader, so that you can get your team members, take the course, and then they sort out their selling skills, and everybody's happy and everybody is growing. Okay, so if you do this and your team members consistently sell, their sales are growing, their sales are increasing, they will be able to sell 120, 150, 200. My team members these days, like, we don't even count how much you sell again, because these days people who sell is 7 figures. So I see somebody saying, and now come and message the person, why did you collect all this money from the customer? And I should ask the person to sign up. I say, this one does not want to sign up with a big fish, all of that kind of like amazing things happening, right? So so just to let you know that it's very, very important. As they take the sales mastery course, they will get better, so send them, recommend it. In fact, today this sales mastery course is actually like a compulsory handout. When you're in university and you enroll in a course, it is a compulsory handout. When a lecturer will say this handout is compulsory, anybody that really wants to succeed in Oriflame needs to go take that course, and they will find themselves selling without stress, and that's where they start growing their business. So how can you sell 120k, 60 to 120k without stress every month? Of course, you can break down your sales target to daily sales. So if you sell like 5k per day, for example, you'll be able to sell about 150,000 naira in a month. Okay, so you sell 10,000 naira worth of products every day. That would be about 300,000 naira worth of product in a month. So you can pick a product that is within that price range and you sell every single day, or just work around it, right? Me, I personally don't like selling all this 10,000 naira, but I mean, whatever works for you if you want to do that. Now, the next strategy that can help you sell, up to that 120, 150 a month is for you to focus on selling products that are high ticket, like philosophy products, Novage products, Novage set, perfumes, So we want Novage set, for example, like we've already done more than 200 bonus points already, or with either a wellness pack or any of the wellness components between 3 to 4 a month, you'll be able to sell 120 or 130,000 naira without stress. So if you choose to sell wellness, skincare, or perfumes in your team and have everybody sell between 3 to 5 of that every single month, they will get customers, they will get money, they will get profit. Next month, they will not come and tell you that, that because I don't have money. that conversation, you're not going to be having it again in your team. Why? Because your team members are selling. So choose any of these products. If you go take my sales mastery course, I did explain in that in one of the modules. I took a whole day to explain that, concept of being a guru, choosing one product, understanding the problem that you solve, and then you and your team members begin to focus on solving that problem. You're going to make your sales more streamlined and more sustainable. Okay. Another option that you have is to create product combos, and maybe product combos worth like 30K, right? A combination of, instead of selling one product 5K or one product 10K, do bundles. And if you go and listen to any of these sales coaches that are collecting all your money, but don't understand Oriflame, right? They'll tell you that for you to make more volume of sales, you need to create combos, right? Instead of selling feminine wash, why don't sell a total care package, right? Personal hygiene package, feminine wash, roll on, and I don't know, something that just goes together. So instead of someone just paying 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira, they will give you 30K. So every time, so I have a combo for some of my customers that like back to school for her daughters. So when she wants to go, when her children wants to go back to school, she say, please, I need my back to school combo. So it's body care, roll on, toothpaste for them, and that's it. They take it to school for one term, and they come back next time. They're buying those kind of combos. So imagine having different combos for different categories of customers. This is not the time to break all of that down. Like I said, I did the sales mastery course where I shared all of those different strategies, and you can also think through your business and strategies and come up with that. So you have 5 customers who buy bundles, product bundles of 30 to 50K, of different products. You can do makeup bundle, you can do skincare, you can do personal care bundle, you can do back to school bundle, different things that you can do, and you can promote it and share and sell together with your team. And you have, like I said, between 50 to 100 people selling it every month. Director will happen faster than you even think, and you'll be able to maintain it back to back. Okay. Are you guys getting value so far? Is this making sense for you? Are you getting clarity? Please, if you are getting clarity and value, please, I want to see the fire emoji. I want you to tell me that coach is entering, Oh, yeah, me. How dare you say it in your language? How do you say, I am getting it in your language? I want to see what, where you're from, pretty much. Okay. So let me know you are getting this in your language. Okay, so 5 skills. We're wrapping up. I want this to just be like under 1 hour, so those people who have to watch the replay will not have to spend too long there. 5 key skills you need to become a successful director. 5 key skills. Skill number 1 is selling, and I've already said that everything rises and falls on your ability to sell. Okay, see, if your team members are not active, it's very simple. They are not selling. It's not because they are lazy, and that's one problem I used to have with Oriflame leaders. You blame your team members for everything, but you don't know that it is you that is the problem. When they say, there's a saying that when everybody has a problem with Ben, usually Ben is the problem. Okay, so if you don't know how to sell, my dear, let me not lie to you, you cannot become a director. I know that there are a lot of companies that have come in the past that just say, you don't have to sell, just buy a product. Where are those companies today, right? Or leaders who have made those kind of claims, where are they today? But we are here in Oriflame, 10 years, standing stronger and stronger because we are selling Shikena. So anybody that tells you that, oh, don't worry, you don't have to sell in Oriflame, you don't have to sell, you will not come and travel. Tell the person, you lie. You always saw, that is life from the pit of hell. So you must sell if you want to go in Oriflame. You don't even get to a point where you say, I have arrived. I am now the King Kong. I'm now the Oga in my team. See, the Oga in your team, you should be selling the most. In my team today, my team members are here. I don't know who's selling the most in the team. Every single day, every other day, I'm posting a lot. I don't close it. I just post them for group because I don't even understand what I'll do with myself if I'm not selling. I remember when selling and recruitment go hand in hand. So as you close a sale, you are either selling at catalog price, which you are making profit, or you're telling the person to sign up and get it cheaper. That is sales. So whether you're selling at catalog price or you're telling the person to sign up to get the product cheaper, you have sold. I hope this is making sense. So those of you that are saying that, coach, how can I recruit? Selling is not my product, but how can I recruit? It's the same thing. We're just saying six and half a dozen. We're just saying the same thing, semantics. I'm selling to make profit because this customer does not want to create a shopping account. That's is you have sold, right? Then I've sold, I was able to get this customer to buy this product, but instead of making my profit on it, I asked this person to sign up to get it cheaper so that they can also now eventually, if they want to, become a distributor. Now there's a process, there's a different pathway for such people, which I'm not going to cover in this training. Maybe I'll do some of that training some of that time and all that. Yeah. You know, but basically just getting them in, signing them up to shop cheaper and get all the other incentives and offer is still selling, but now you have recruited your customers or you have signed them up. So you need to learn the skills to sell successfully. And once you can sell successfully, you can now recruit without stress. Now the other part, which is another thing you have to learn, is leadership development. And I want to ask you guys, would you guys like me to do a leadership development masterclass? You see how I did the sales mastery bootcamp last year. I'm thinking of putting together a leadership development mastery because I don't want to do recruitment. Like I said, if you're selling and recruitment are the same thing, right? But leadership development mastery is something that is going to be like a game changer. It's really, really how you get people to perform. It's really how you get people to work. It's really how you get people to grow. How do you get people to grow? See, me in my own business, my na touch and follow. If I touch you, you must grow. Like that's it. Because there's a skill, there's a method to the madness, and you must learn it as a leader. How do you touch people, pick people in your team, and work with them from 0 to 21%? How do you do that? It's a skill. And if you really want to be a successful director in Oriflame, you must learn how to develop leaders. Your job as a director, in fact, if you're a director, senior manager in Oriflame, and you don't have at least 3 people that are managers in your team, that's your director title is not a sustainable one, because what you have is just an army of users. Okay, an army of users, and any small thing, those people, they will leave because they are not making good money that's enough for them to want to stick to the business. But when you have at least 3 managers, you have people who already have seen the vision, they're working towards the vision, and they're with you on this. And trust me, with, like I said, with 3 managers, you already have guaranteed 7,000 bonus points coming into your business with just 3. You see that you've done like 75% of your work, right? Which is why I said that 20% of the people will always bring 80% of the work. But has to do with leadership development skill. Okay, so you must have it, you must learn it. Okay, and it's very, very key. Now, another skill you need to have is communication. You need to know how to talk to people. You know, how you say what you say to everybody in your team is a different thing. You know, remember that in Oriflame, there are different types of people. There are people who are here for business. There are people who are just here to shop. Like I said, you're signing up your customers, for example. You cannot be saying the same thing to all of them. You cannot be telling customers, you're not recruiting, you're not serious. No. You cannot even be motivating customers to recruit. But you can actually get them to sign up people, right? Now, see the same thing, not just how you talk am. Do you understand? So you need to learn how to communicate properly. You need to learn how to communicate offers. Some of you airplane post a flyer, you just send the flyer to the team and you just say they will understand that they should get it. I posted it, oh, I told them, oh, how many of you are on that table? I told them, oh, but they're not doing anything. The communication, the feedback you are getting is the communication you are giving. If nobody is answering you, then you have not said anything. So you need to learn how to communicate in such a way that people will take action. You have to communicate in such a way that people understand what is in it for them. Why do I need to take the flash offer? Why does your user need to take the flash offer? If you communicate it correctly, your users will be the first people to shop every month and not the last people to shop. Some of you have your users shopping last, and the day they like can just change their mind. Why? Because you're not communicating correctly. So communication skills is something you must have if you want to be a successful director. You need to work on that, and you need to learn how to follow up. Follow up is very, very, very key. Follow up is very, very key. It's also linked to communication, but you have very strategic, you have very systemic. You need to know the tools to use. Are you using calls? Are you using WhatsApp? I mean, of course, as part of my sales mastery course, I did talk about following up for customers, whether it's customers, whether it's team members, the skill set about the same. So go and take the sales mastery course. There's a module on follow up that you can actually learn a lot from. Okay, so what are the daily activities? What are the things that you need to do every day, every week for you to grow into becoming a director? Now, I was having a conversation with someone recently, and they say, now this Oriflame is good, oh, coach, all this thing that you have said is nice, but it requires a lot of hard work. And here's the truth: Oriflame does not require hard work. In fact, if you are working hard, you are doing it wrong. Please type it in the comment. If this business feels like hard work for you, you are doing it wrong. You don't need hard work to succeed in Oriflame. You need diligence. Okay? You need diligence. Please, I want you to put that in the comment. You do not need hard work to succeed in Oriflame. You need diligence. Hard work is not doing the things that you are supposed to do at the right time and then waiting till last minute to now want to do a lot of things, So instead of, I tell people that it's better for you to do 1% every day, and in 1 year you have improved your business by 365%, than wanting to now leave your business from the beginning of the year. Say as January has started now, some of you would be like, I beg, let me rest. I beg, I see the village, I see the enjoy. Kinikon. Then by the end of January, you will now say, hey, I need to become a manager. I want to get 100,000 naira cash award. I want to get kinikon. You will not declare 3 days bring fire from fire, bring down the heaven. You will not begin prospecting, working on that sun, up and down, this one, that one, because you want to do something that you should have started doing one from day one. You want to do all of them in 3 days before the month end. That's hard work. But diligence is doing the simple, basic things every single day. And there's a scripture that says that, seest thou a man who is diligent in his ways. The Bible says that he will stand before kings and not with mean men. Directors are people, and all are people that stand with kings. And you cannot stand with kings if you are not a diligent person. So it's just showing up every single day, every single week, doing the things that you're supposed to do. That's really what adds up at the end of the day. That's really what gives you the success that is sustainable, the success that is attractive. Many of you, the reason why your team members don't even want to do this business, because they see how hard they are working and it's scary. They're like, it's not like they make this kind of money. I beg, I don't want to. But a lot of you, the reason why you're not even recruiting is because people see how hard you work. And they're like, I beg, yes, I know people are making money. I know people are traveling. Be traveling, be enjoying yourself. I beg, I don't want to do this hard work. Right? Because you put in too much, it make it seem too hard. Many of you, why did you not want to do the thing that your mothers were doing when you were growing up? Because it seemed like a lot of work. And you decided that, oh my God forbid, I will not do this one when I grow up. But many of you, that's the kind of vibe you are giving, because you are working too hard, but you're not diligent. So adopt the mindset of being diligent, and you'll see how you succeed in your Oriflame business. So what should you be diligent at? Number one is daily contact. Right? You need to make sure that you are getting at least 10 to new contacts every single day. You get 10 contacts every single day. In a month, that is 300 contacts. Now, of course, there's a smarter way of doing that. If you run a Facebook ad, for example, you can actually easily in your house do that 20 contacts. If you're an offline person, because I know that there are some people that they can't deal with online, and also you're an offline person, whichever way that works out for you. My own is that just try to collect the contacts, right? Make sure that you have contact. And in my sales mastery course, I talked about different strategies around lead generation and why it's very important and all of that. So go and take the course if you haven't, for you to understand how to do that. So you need to make sure that you are getting those contacts every single day. When people come and tell me that, coach, you're struggling, I'm struggling my business, I don't know what's going on, the first question I ask them is, how many new contacts did you get last month? From the number of contacts you got in the previous month, I will know I will know the color of your problem. I will know. How many of you are here and you can say that in last year you got 1,000 leads? I can tell you for a fact that last year alone, I got over 2,500 leads. The fact that I'm here on my phone, this month I've already started. This is January 4th, Abi. Some of you are still, New Year is still doing your eyes. Some of you are still in your village. Because some people cannot even watch this thing live because they're still in their village. No network for the winner, never come back. But you have not come back, and I've already generated in 2 days 32, 33 leads. I don't know, this is my ad. My ad's already running, and I already have 33 new people that are asking me about my product. 33. So if you do this, if you do the math, you take out first of January, you will see that I'm already getting at least 10 people every single day on the average. January just started. So for some of you thinking and wondering how are they doing it, this is how we're doing it. This is how I've been doing it for the last 7 years, and this is how I'll continue to do it until I retire. My son was asking me, Mommy, did they retire? I said, well, maybe when I'm 90 years old. I don't know. When I'm 90 years old and maybe my hand cannot press my phone again, maybe by that time, we'll go even get AI, maybe saying, I just stop, go they talk, go they do it in one do. There's no retirement in this video because I'm really not working, So yeah, so you have to make sure that you have a system that gives you this number of leads every single day. This is the only way you're going to be selling consistently. This is the only way you're going to be recruiting consistently. You're not getting this lead, you don't have a business. Number two, you need to make sure you follow up with your team members, at least 5 to 10 team members every day. You need to check up on them. Remember that they are users in your team, they are business builders, they are sellers. You need to check on them. You need to find out what's up with them. Different ways of following up. Happy New Month messages, for example, is one way. Just finding out what their goals are. Different things. There's so many things. But I'm sure that when you start talking to each person, you find a way. You know what to discuss with the person. But you have to make sure that at least 5 to 10 of your team members hear from you every day. Some of you are on strike. You're always on strike. You're always fighting with your team members. Say, I beg, those people, I'm not talking to them this month. That's very wrong. You always have to make sure that you're talking to your team because remember, you build people and people build the business. If you're not in touch with your team, you don't have a relationship with them, you don't have a business. That's just the truth. So make sure that you create a system to follow up with at least 5 to 10 members every single day. Then you need to learn to train and guide your team members on the basics. Some of you expect what you do not train your people for, and also in parenting as well. It's also in parenting as well. Some of you, the reason why you beat your children and the reason why you're always yelling and shouting at your kids is because you're expecting them to do certain things that you have not trained them to do, right? So if you haven't trained them, you're not assuming that they are supposed to know all of those things. That's going to make you frustrated, right? So you must train your team members. You must guide them on the base. If you want your team members to sell, they need to learn how to sell. Train them or tell them to get the sales mastery course. Okay. You must train your team members how to do Facebook ads so that they can get leads. Or if you're an offline person, you must train your team members how to do prospecting. I used to have back I still do it. If I have somebody in the team who says they are shy and they're very shy, they can't talk to people. I'm not an offline person, but I had to learn how to do offline. I would hold your hand and say, we are going out prospecting together. I have talked to this person. See this person that's going. Watch me the way I'm talking to this person. See, I'm smiling. See, I'm telling the person to collect, to give me number. Oh yeah, watch me. You watch me to do it. Then I tell them to do it. Right. So you train them. You train your team members to do offline prospecting because you have to balance both. Right. Train them to do offline. Train them to do online. You train them, okay? You train them. Some of you are placing orders for your team members. That's wrong. You can't go doing that. Train them on how to shop for themselves so that you can have time to talk to other new people. Train your team members on the basic things that they need to know for their business to grow. Train your team members how to contact customer service if they have issues. Train your team members how to follow up on their orders, track all this basic stuff. Even if they are users, okay, if they go and shop on Jumia or Amazon or whatever, maybe they will go and follow up with Amazon to find out where their orders are. Will they come and meet you to do it for them, right? So train them how to do all of those things, and you find that your business grows. They also become more independent, and that's also how they grow. Now, organize Oriflame discovery sessions. Some of you are the reason why you are not growing because you are waiting for somebody to come and organize an event that you will bring your prospect and attend. I started organizing Oriflame opportunity meetings when I was just a 6%er. In fact, before I even became 6%, I was already doing OM. Do you understand? Some of you are not doing discovery sessions. You're not organizing skincare session. You will say, "Hey, I don't have products. I don't have skincare. That's why I cannot do skincare session." And if you don't have skincare, you don't have perfume. Organize perfume party now. Even if it's one perfume, that's the one. I was watching, I don't know, I follow this girl, Powede, Abi Powede on Instagram, and someone invited her. I think Hermes launched a new perfume, one perfume, and they invited her and a couple of other like A-list people to just come and tell them about that one perfume. That was all the event was about. Do you understand? So you have is roll on that you have organized opportunity meetings for people to come and learn how to take care of their armpits. You say, I'm in school, the students are here, they don't have money, but they can buy toothpaste. Organize dental care sessions. Do you understand? Don't stop making all these excuses that are holding you back in your business. And if you're already a director and you're not organizing opportunity meetings, whether it's online, whether it's offline, that is the problem you already have with your business. I hope you can see that. So don't even say that, oh, I'm new, I just started. All of us started though. If you don't take this responsibility, that's how you'll be saying, I just started after 3 years. Some of you have been here 3 years, you are still just starting because one opportunity meeting you have not organized. You will not meet your plan. Are we not doing OMT? Even the one that your plan is even doing, you will not attend. You will not even invite people. So beyond even attending the ones that your upline are organizing, organize your own. That's how you start to take responsibility. And let me tell you the truth. Anybody that holds the mic makes the most money. So every time you keep pushing people to attend your uplines, or this person's on, that person's on, and they never see you organizing anything, they don't trust you. They feel like say this one self na learner. Now that person with the talk, na in sabi am. So even from day one, you start Oriflame this month and you start holding the mic, meaning that you start organizing sessions, you start organizing events, you start doing stuff. People see you already as somebody who knows what they are doing, and they'll have confidence in you to join you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't need to be here for 10 years for you to start organizing events from day one. From day one, you can organize product testing parties. When I joined Oriflame, I didn't even make my first. I took my product from the pickup point and opened it and started getting my colleagues to try. That's a discovery session. It's not until you start to speak plenty grammar. Your product has just arrived. Call your neighbors and say, call your sister, call the people that are around you. And say, come, my products just arrived from Oriflame and I want you to try them out with me. Let's test it together. They test it, they spray it. Before well, this is nice. Now what I did hear about this Oriflame product, no one said, it's nice. So do you know that I didn't even pay registration fee? There's even free registration now. If you want to get this, so please don't spray my perfume too much, make it not finish. Come and buy your own. And then the person they really, how can I get this? And then you get them to check out the catalog in that event. They check out the catalog, and before you know, they don't pick the team they want pick. Before you know, you don't sign them up. We don't recruit, you never recruit. You do this every week, once a week, once a month, or you even do online. Can't do physical. But please, this year you cannot just depend on online. The word is COVID has finished though. We have not gone back to post. We have not gone to post-COVID era. So people are now back to let me touch it, let me smell it. So you have to organize physical events. Think about your church, think about your school, your children's school, think about wherever you are, and find a way to get people to experience and discover Oriflame product. That's how they buy, that's how they use. Do skincare session. It's only Max I have. Come and let's do a Max party. Everything. Thank God now there's AI. You don't have ideas. Don't come up to my inbox, come and ask me, Coach, what kind of way I will charge you money. This year, I'm not doing free consultation. Please come and ask me any question. You pay 10,000 naira for 1 hour consultation. But you can actually use your brain, sit down, think through this thing. Go to AI, ChatGPT. Say, ChatGPT, what in your event can I organize around? They'll tell you that thing won't come and ask Coach. You're going to ask AI, and AI will answer you for free. To come and meet Coach, I will charge you money. Okay, and then finally, make sure that you are tracking your progress weekly. Now, here's the principle and something I learned from this book, The Secret of the Millionaire Mind. If you haven't bought this book, if you haven't read it, this is one of the smallest and mightiest books you can ever read, The Secret of the Millionaire Mind. And this book says that anything you track grows. Anything you track grows. If you're in BBA, you already know that we have our weekly reports, right? We have our weekly reports. So many of you don't do your weekly reports. You skip it, you dodge it, you hide. When your code say, where is your weekly report? You hide, you just enter ghost mode immediately. That's why your business is a ghost. That's why your business is ghosting you too, because you're not tracking. But guess what? Everybody who tracks their report every week, track where you are, track your progress every week, and you will find that your business will go. Because naturally, when you track your business, your subconscious mind opens up, because tracking your business allows you to see the gaps in your business. It allows you to see, oh, I'm not recruiting here. Especially with your 12 legs that I'm talking about, when you track, you realize that now only 2 legs I get to pay God. So I need to recruit 10 more people, that kind of stuff. So when you track, you'll be able to see who is active, who's not active. Some of you, the only thing you open your app and you see 10,000 BPs, you now be rejecting that. Well, then when Oriflame now pays, you now see that you have 10,000 BPs, but you had only 80,000 naira. Then you now see somebody else that had 10,000 BPs and the person has 700,000. You now see these Oriflame people, they are scam. Yeah, I did 10,000 BPs. Why did they pay me 80,000? And then my downline that also did 18%. My downline even earned more than me. You come and be blaming Oriflame. Some of you even vex. You say you take Oriflame to court. Because you're not tracking your business, you don't know what's going on. You just look at your BPs and then you move on. No. And this is also why I want to do. I don't know how many of you bought my my diamond planner, right? How many of you bought this diamond planner when I launched it? I'm thinking of doing another one, but this time around, I want to do this for like maybe a year, because this one was just a month. But I'm speaking with a publisher to do this diamond planner so that you have for a year, okay, a year's work. And on this diamond planner, you have every week a weekly tracker. So this is a weekly tracker on the diamond planner where you track your 12 legs, you track how many. My children don't write their own for a year, but you understand what I mean, right? My children too, they're tracking their business. My children too, they are tracking their business. So basically this diamond planner has a weekly tracker. You also have like a daily activity sheet, a lot, and it was a very, very nice resource. I stopped producing it because I felt it was not, I don't know, it was just stressful for me to do. But I feel like it's something that's very useful and going to help a lot of brand partners if I relaunch it again. So how many of us would like to have me get you this diamond planner for a year, not just 1 month, but 1 year? So you have your planner and it's going to be for one. I'm planning to see it come in a hardcover bag so that it's not going to tear. I know that this one has this rim, and so I'm just kind of like reworking the whole thing so that it's more, it's better for you and also helps your business. Okay, I don't know the price yet. I'm still checking, and whatever it is, I'm going to let you guys know. You guys will pre-order, and anybody that wants will publish for them. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing to support every single one of you to grow your business this year into becoming a director. So please look out for it when it launches. I think that's that. That is that. So um, beyond the money and the perks and everything that you get to enjoy when you become an Oriflame director, or on the process or your journey of becoming an Oriflame director, who you become in the process is really what matters. If you start this year clueless, broke, and all, and at the end of the year, you do all of these things that you are doing to grow your business, you find that you become a better person, you become a better leader, it refines you, it has a way of polishing you up, refining you. I used to be a very impatient person, to be honest. My God. I used to be very impatient. Like my body used to work, my blood always they work at the best. I didn't used to have friends. That's also why I'm like, a hermit, because I can't stand people, honestly, or couldn't stand people. But Oriflame has made me very, very patient. People look at me today and say, "Treat you're such a patient." I'm like, hey, now wow. Are you sure? Are you sure we're talking about the same person? Because honestly, I was not born patient. I'm an Aries, if you believe in all this like zodiac sign and all that. I'm an Aries. And Aries people, we are around, we are weary, we're not normal, we're not all right. Normally, by everything, I'm not, I'm a choleric, I'm an Aries, I'm like all of that. But the process of growing my business in Oriflame, which is the personal development part, which is the part that is, I would say, non-financial reward, but has its weight in gold, is who you become in the process. You become a more patient person for one. I'm saying that from my own perspective. For some of you, you become bolder, you become more confident. For some of you, you become. I found that a lot of people who have, at least the ones that I've worked with, my leaders, have become even more valuable in the place where they work. When I started my work and I grew my business, I became so valuable at my place of work that when I wanted to resign, they did not accept my resignation. Like, because I became so good at what I'm doing. And we have that same story with a lot of people. Your other businesses will also improve because the skills that you acquire while running your orphan business are transferable skills. Your relationship with your children will improve because now you will learn a lot of, your family will bond more. Your family will have a lot of things to talk about. Some of you, your family does not have something to talk about. Everybody's always on their own. Everybody comes back, or guys watching television, children are pressing phone, one person is doing that, you are in one corner. But when you start your Oriflame business and you really start to do this passionately, one of the things that I have noticed is that it unites the family. It's like everybody has a shared vision, a common goal. Because whether you like to know, you want to carry your child to do content, or something, your family is using the product, you are celebrating a milestone, different things. You find that, your entire family, it brings the family together. This one benefit I have actually found, while building my business is that it unifies the family, it makes the family like, bond more. Of course, as you celebrate and grow your business, your husband becomes very, very proud. How many of you have seen brand partners come to celebrate, with their husbands, when they are closing their titles? Yeah, because your husband wants to be proud of you, wants to see you doing great things, wants to see you being recognized. Okay, so if you're not married, your parents are actually looking forward to you being celebrated for something. So you can actually invite your parents to come for your recognition. When you qualify for your director seminar, for example, you would usually have an extra ticket at 50% discount, and you can bring the people you love. You can bring your spouse, you can bring your parent or your sister or your friend or your extra ticket. So Oriflame is it's such a beautiful opportunity that whatever you need to do to get the result is going to be worth it. Okay, like I said, it's not hard work, and that's one thing I want you to take this year. It's not hard work. I just need to be diligent. This business is a blessing. And as you push to become a director, you would unlock and unearth the best version of yourself. So I hope you got a lot of value from tonight. I hope that you have been inspired. I hope that you have been challenged. I hope that you have gotten insight and clarity that you really need to, use to kickstart your business this year. And I cannot wait to celebrate your success. Okay, I cannot wait to celebrate your success. I cannot wait to give you a hug at the next director seminar. They put I watched the video and I put everything to work, and I'm here. And honestly, like I love the bragging rights. I want to brag with you. I said yes. Medina attended my session, and she was active, and she went to work, and today she's a director. I really, really want to celebrate your success, and this is really why I'm doing all of this. This is why I create the courses that I'm creating, because I want to help you create results as much as possible. And I'll do my best. It's very stressful putting all of these things together, but I'm committed to doing it because I really, really, really want you to win. I'm really rooting for you, and I cannot wait to celebrate your success. So thank you once again for joining this session tonight. And please don't forget to share. I was going to say, let me sell this thing, but I think this is my New Year gift to everybody. So this is Happy New Year gift from Coach Faith. And please feel free to share with your team. And please don't forget to also recommend the course, the Sales Mastery course, so that they can also buy the course. And look out for my Diamond Planner when I launch it, and get more for yourself and encourage your team to get. So until I come your way again next time, this is bye-bye for now. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I wish you an amazing year filled with lots and lots and lots of success. Good night and God bless you. Bye.